Now, if you know me, you know I'm like a huge horror fan. It's my favorite genre. And I don't know if anyone knows this, but everyone knows Kevin Bacon as Footloose. Like, seriously, that's just when you think of Kevin Bacon, you think of Footloose. In all honesty, though, I hope everyone knows, like, he loves horror movies. He especially likes being in them. I mean, he's been in a lot of them. A lot of them. I mean, you know his, like, first movie is Friday the 13th, the original Friday the 13th. Yeah, he gets killed, stabbed in the neck, famous kill. I mean, he loves horror movies. So now he's back in a camping ground in a horror movie. Too bad it sucks. They/Them stars Kevin Bacon and Theo Germaine and is about a group of teenagers at an LGBTQ plus conversion camp endures unsettling psychological techniques while being stalked by a mysterious mass killer. So this is the brand new Blumhouse movie that was released on Peacock a few weeks ago, and yes, I know it's a late review, but I've heard enough people talk shit about this movie, and as a huge horror fan, I wanted to watch it. I want to see what everyone was talking about, and now after watching it, I'm going to enter this review very slowly with my hands up saying, do not cancel me. If I say anything wrong, I'm sorry. I'm just talking about this really bad movie that is not even a horror movie, if you ask me. Because yes, a bunch of people, these young people, go to this camp to be changed. They are saying, hey, we're all gay, transgen people, and they are treated in our society poorly. And that's fucking stupid. They are people, they should be treated equally, if you ask me. And in this movie, Kevin Bacon plays this counselor who is basically like, we're gonna change you, but won't you have fun at this camp? Oh, by the way, there's like a serial killer at the third act that's gonna come and like kill all of you. But hey, for the first hour and 20 minutes of this movie, the last 30 minutes we'll deal with the killer, but the first hour and 20, let's deal with some psychological stuff for you. Which is why I think a lot of people are just talking about this movie, and a lot of people are saying how the critics are being very woke, and the people are in the woke community are very just shit-talking the movie for other reasons than what it's for. Again, as a person that just loves everyone is equal in my heart. But watching this movie, it has a message. It is trying to show how these people in this community, the LGBTQ community, sorry if I messed that up, in this community, live their life. And you know what? Our society sucks. Because people can be real mean. And how these people are treated, and this movie does talk about that, kind of shows it a little bit, it could be really mean. And so if you can't handle any of that, don't watch this movie. It's going to piss you off. Because a lot of this movie is just that, and dealing with the psychological stuff. Which I think is very interesting, but I think it was poorly done to be put into a campground slasher movie. Because these two things did not work. Because the writers, the director, producer, they had an idea. And they're like, oh, we should add in a slasher because everyone loves horror movies. That's how you make money. Yeah, but you really don't have them connect. And when you do have them connect and you realize who the killer is, the serial killer, and you find out the overall just theme and what's going on, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. The motivations for this killer doing the reasons why makes no sense for this main lead who is very good in this movie. I mean, a very good actor. I mean, everyone in this movie is a good actor. I will say some of this dialogue is on the nose bad. And in some moments it works, and in some moments I'm just like, why are we singing Pink Floyd? Seriously, like this scene just feels so character motivated, but this overall movie, it just does not work. But in the end, it's a movie I will never watch again. I think the serial killer aspect, when it finally gets into the movie, the third act, the reason why I even watched it, because I love horror movies, it's not even that good. All the kills are like, you see the blood, but you don't see the impact. You don't get to see the actual kills, so the kills are disappointing. It makes no sense in the story. I mean, seriously, the only positive I have is I love Kevin Bacon, and this movie is just being very talked about for obvious reasons, but in the end, it's just a bad horror movie. I will give They/Them a D+. I think it's a bad movie, and I think anyone out there that wants to talk major shit about the movie, go ahead. You have your right and your opinion to talk about however you want to talk about. And if you didn't feel comfortable watching this movie, I'm really sorry. Definitely don't, if you have not watched it, I would recommend it. It's not even, if you're looking for a horror movie, you can find anything. This movie's not scary at all. And you guys enjoyed this very late review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.